Hello guys, so I'm going to discuss today all about project proposal. How to create a project proposal, what is a project proposal and what it is for. Okay, so let's start. Of course, what I always do in class is let's dissect the topic. What is project and what is proposal? A project, based on what I have searched here, is a noun which means piece of work. A piece of planned work or activity that is completed over a period of time and intended to achieve a particular aim. Okay, so that is the definition of project, meaning a piece of work. So it's an output. Next is proposal. So when we say proposal, from the word itself, the root word proposed is not yet finished. It is being suggested. Okay, so there are three types of project proposal. We have here solicited proposal, which is a type of proposal requested by businesses and government agencies. This could also include broad agency announcements, requests for proposal, and requests for quotation. Okay, the RFQs, BAA, and so on. Next is unsolicited proposal. What is unsolicited proposal? It's a type of work proposal submitted voluntarily. Meaning, from the word unsolicited, it is not asked. Okay? So, you voluntarily propose a project. Next, we have here a grant. A grant is a type of proposal asking for financial solicitation that is related to business and network. Okay? So, when we say grant, it's like, just like in education, there are many grant types. Meaning it will be a scholarship or financial support for a project. Well, unsolicited proposals, these are academic program proposal. It could be research proposals. Those are unsolicited proposals. We are familiar with those, I guess. Okay, so we're done with different types of proposal. Now, we're going to try to create one after I have discussed this. Or maybe you have already tried creating proposals before, just like research proposals, right? Okay, this one is just a basic proposal. I mean, an easy one, I guess. Okay, so we have here different parts of a project proposal, or the format. Roman numeral number 1 is project name, so make sure you choose the best name for your project. And then followed by project type, so you will write whether it's unsolicited, solicited. So I'm going to ask you to work on an unsolicited proposal. Next is rationale. Okay, in this part, it will be giving, for example, the basis on creating this project. What else? I will elaborate rationale later. Objectives. Of course, the objectives or the goals of your project. Description. A short narrative on what is your, a short description of your project. Okay? So what is it all about? Project outline. Okay? The project outline is the framework of your output. Budget plan. First, will include in the proposal the expenses for the said project. And then lastly, monitoring and evaluation. So in order to find whether the project will be effective or not, you should evaluate or monitor the progress of your project and what will be your plan, or what kind of evaluation or assessment will you do. Okay, so let's discuss the different parts. First is the project name. The identity of your proposed project. When I say identity, just like your name, we have our own names, right? So it should be original because it's your project. Okay. Next, project type. Okay, so I already give you the different types of project proposal. You can write that down and then specify whether it is environmental, societal, seminar, is it industrial, for training purposes, and so on, etc. And then the rationale. This section expresses the reason why the project must commence or must be done, right? This also includes the principles underlying the project. So what are your principles in your project? Just like, what do you believe that will happen, or that will, or the breakthrough of your project, okay? Next. Okay. For example, the present condition of our community's environment is in great disorder. Sanitation has been an issue since 2010. For that reason, the barangay will conduct the Clean and Green project. So that's a short and simple rationale. So you can have your own rationale, your own reason of conducting the project or proposing the project, and then some background regarding the issue. Next. Objectives. This section specifies what you want to accomplish, or the goals, okay, in the project. Okay, you can start like at the end of the project, the participants will blank. So this one is an example for an objective in a seminar or training. Next, description. This chapter provides the characteristics of the project, the persons responsible, the beneficiaries, who are the beneficiaries. So this will be those who will get the effect of your project. Okay. Next, the time period and place of implementation. So the details are here. Example here, I will be showing you an example. The project will involve the school principal, the faculty, teachers, school personnel, and the learners. The community will be the main beneficiary of the cleanup drive. And then it will happen in February 14 to 17, 2018 in Santa Rosario, Hagonoy, Bulacan. Okay, so it's stated who are involved, and then when and where it will be conducted. Who are the beneficiaries, of course. Next, the project outline, or the draft, or the framework. It provides an overview of the project. It could be a blueprint, and it may also be the step-by-step procedures that you will implement. Let's see the example. Okay, a letter will be sent to the principal in the conduct of the project. Upon the approval of the principal, a letter will be sent to the concerned barangay official. Next is the assigned team will orient the persons. So it is actually step-by-step procedures on how you are going to implement the project. Okay, sending out letters, giving orientations, and then gathering materials, and so on. Next is the budget plan. This includes the needed materials, the budget needed, and the source of funding. Okay, we need to be transparent on how much will this project cost. Okay? And then of course the sources. Next is example here, and we have a table. You can have it in a table. Particulars, amount, source of fund, cleaning equipment, food and drinks, printed materials, transportation, miscellaneous, and so on. And then across to it will be the amount. Then the source of funds, for example, school fund, or whatever department fund is that. And the last part, we have monitoring and evaluation. So this is important so that we'll know whether your project is effective, or does it have positive outcome. Should it be pushed, and should it be modified and be continue running your project. Okay, so this chapter specifies how you will determine the realization or success of the project's objectives. Okay, going back in the objective part, all the objectives no should be met, or we can have like the rate of the objectives achieved here. The main tools for the monitoring and evaluation of the project outcomes will be survey and evaluation forms. Also, observations will be vital in the analysis of the project's aftermath. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so if there will be any questions about project proposals, you can directly message me, okay? Contact me. I'll be uploading the documents or the samples that will help you recall what were discussed today. Okay, so anything else? Let us just recall. And we have the format of the project proposal. What is important in your project proposal is you have a relevant topic or project to be pushed or proposed, and consider the time frame of the implementation of your project. Make sure that it will be feasible and passable. Okay, what else? Okay, some examples of project proposal are trash can project, bulletin, okay, infomercial, the mini garden, then paper and bottle boxes, risk reduction. And you can also have timely project proposals for just like what we have now, the COVID-19, but could have been done ahead of time or to prevent some health issues. Okay, so any ideas, you can just propose it to me and then I'll try to check it. Okay, so since it's all proposal, make sure that you're not proposing something that is already present, okay, or given. Make a unique project. That's it. So that's all. See you soon, guys.